Guys, if you go to the Olympics in gymnastics and you have like a minute to do all your best tricks on whatever platform you're on, okay? After the 1 minute, you do 2 more tricks and you land. Dude, why would they accept that? How is that fair?
Go!
The top 11 got down and dirty.
It's not different.
Dan's
it's the same thing.
Great job, team.
Sowed the seeds of victory.
Andrea!
Move!
Resulting in Andrea's
Hurry!
You gotta move!
She didn't make it.
shocking
The rules are the rules.
MasterChef elimination.
You have to leave the competition.
I messed up.
Tonight.
Guys, it's not fair for the people that are in front, but it's 3 seconds or 2 seconds different. She was like 15 seconds late though. She was way late.
I'm top 10 in the MasterChef kitchen. Somebody pinch me, please.
Keep me in that. You probably never competed before in anything. It is what it is.
I work 2 jobs. I'm busy all the time. For once in a long time, I want to be selfish. I want to chase my dream of becoming America's next Master Chef.
You are the MasterChef
It's called a
top
competition.
10. Give yourselves a round of applause. Come on.
Oh, I've had enough, okay? No, I'm not a fucking romantic. Okay, listen, it's about time. Sometimes the fraction of a second will mean death or life in a scenario where you're competing, motherfucker. Okay? When I fucking watch the game, motherfucker, and I jumped on the cart, and the cart touched the fucking thing, and then the round ended, and dude, I was, 1 second. No, I didn't get no trophy, no prize. I lose. You die. It's over. Boom. You explode. A fraction of a second, and it's done. Bitch ass. Put your dish on the fucking thing on the buzzer, or fuck you!
But just one of you will win $250,000, publish your very own cookbook, sail the Caribbean on the MasterChef cruise, and claim the most coveted prize in the culinary world, the MasterChef trophy.
All right, it's time to see what's lurking underneath those mystery boxes.
Nothing.
Count of 3, lift your boxes. 1, 2, 3,
Nothing.
lift.
Nutella, what the fuck? Nutella. It goes on everything. I put it in my protein shakes after I work out. It's the only thing frat guys like more than beer.
Nutella, the original hazelnut spread that originated in Italy over 50 years ago. This roasted hazelnut and cocoa spread can be incorporated into all kinds of dishes. Breakfast, lunch, dinner time, and my favorite, snack time.
Tonight, for your mystery box challenge, you're going to focus on using Nutella in one particular meal time. Breakfast. Is it on toast? The most amazing warm waffles, delicious pancakes, crepes, croissants. The list of possibilities is endless.
And I'm gonna cook a Nutella breakfast right alongside all of you.
Finally, we get to see Christina Tosi bake, and not just with anything, with Nutella. It's just the icing on the cake.
At your stations, you will find a MasterChef staple pantry box. And in the equipment room, you'll find some more ingredients to help you make a Nutella breakfast dish capable of blowing our minds.
Now, if you win this challenge tonight, you will get a significant advantage in the pantry. Please, Christina, head to your station. Thank you. You'll all have 60 minutes to make us one incredible breakfast dish.
Nutella soufflé.
Your 60 minutes starts
now.
Coming right behind you, Katie. Right in front.
To make us. What's on my neck?
The top 10. This is where the competition goes to a completely different level. You've got a fireman, elementary school teacher, a poker player, a handyman, and a DJ.
And I love seeing how 10 people are going to take Nutella in 10 different ways.
Yep, but we don't want to see anyone in the comfort zone. I want to see that Nutella incorporated in a very smart way. Christina, how's it going?
Great, it's fun down here.
Tell us about the dish. What are you doing?
There are banana cake donuts with a chocolate hazelnut glaze, paired with a Nutella cappuccino, a little coffee and donuts. Pretzel bread French toast soaked in a pretzel milk, filled with Nutella. Then a parfait, Nutella yogurt, corn pudding, and chocolate hazelnut granola on top.
Stop it. 3 dishes from one mystery box. Showing off a bit, Christina. I expect nothing less.
Flexing Andy, okay.
I am am making a Nutella crepe with Nutella and espresso pastry cream, caramelized bananas, and toasted hazelnuts. We're at the top 10, so everyone now is a really good cook. You can't snake by. Your dish just has to be the best.
Come on, bacon. This
Wait,
challenge
Nutella
is
inside
about
the
Nutella,
batter?
so Nutella needs to shine. So I am making a cream cheese and Nutella stuffed French toast with a berry and banana Foster syrup and Nutella covered bacon. Nutella's easy, but you've got to be able to elevate it. And if you don't elevate it, you're going home.
She said what?
I'm making a huevos rancheros, a banana muffin with a Nutella topping, and I'm also making a granola parfait. We go through a jar of Nutella a week at my house. It's something I love and my kids love, so I'm cooking for my kids today.
Nutella banana crepe with some powdered sugar and some
minutes remaining.
strawberries on the side.
Halfway there.
Woo!
Dan, how are you feeling?
Excellent, chef.
Tell me about the dish. What are you doing?
I'm doing
That would be
sweet
the
and
winner.
savory Nutella turnovers with bacon and Nutella inside. That's gonna be my savory part of the breakfast. For my sweet turnovers, I'm gonna use banana Nutella, because that's a classic combination.
Something you grew up with, Nutella?
Oh, yeah. See, my mom was always working. She was an anchor woman, so every day I would have to get up and make breakfast for my little brother and sister.
Wow, love that.
Thank you,
That smells
chef.
delicious.
Damn. How you doing, Eric?
I'm doing great.
You guys cook breakfast in your firehouse?
Every single morning, actually.
You do?
It's the most important part of the day.
What are you making?
All right, Chef, I'm making croissant French toast with a corn pop crunch on it with brandied peaches. And then I'm also gonna make a Nutella pancake.
You're in the top 10 now. Who are you most afraid of?
My neighbor Sean.
I'm very honored, but he's a good cook as well.
No one's afraid of Dan?
No.
You know what, Dan? I'm afraid of you, though, for
Thank
many
you.
reasons other than cooking.
Chef Lee, I appreciate that.
All right, good luck, man.
Thank you, Chef.
We can clap him, dude.
Terry, how you doing?
Yes, chef, good.
What's the dish?
A hazelnut crepe, French toast. I'm gonna make a nice little Italian zeppoli donut with hazelnut in the middle. And this is just gonna be a little side, a little hazelnut truffle.
Wow. 4 ways, Terry. Look at you. Right, let's go. Come
4
on.
ways, my man.
Wow, some exciting breakfast dishes out there tonight. Amazing.
Big D, here's
Dan,
the
he's doing
chef's
2
doing 3
dishes.
ways.
The
He
savoury
says 4
turnover
ways.
with Nutella and
Chad.
a sweet Nutella turnover.
Wow.
Sounds really interesting.
I'm interested in what Brandy's doing. She's making a Nutella crepe, Nutella whipped cream. She's got a lot of different flavors going on here. If she can nail that crepe, it's gonna be delicious.
30 seconds remaining.
Perfect.
And remember, for one of you, a huge advantage. Here we go, guys. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Jesus.
2, 1, and stop. Hands in the air.
Oh no, but I'm not done.
Well done.
Now hands in the air.
Christina, it looks like you
Still
made
counts.
3 stunning dishes. Can't wait to taste them. Please, bring them up to the front, please. Thank you. Wow. Give us a little insight to what we have.
Banana cake donuts, chocolate hazelnut glaze, toasted crushed hazelnuts and caramelized banana batons, and a Nutella cappuccino.
Wow.
Then my take on a parfait, some Nutella yogurt, some corn pudding on top, and then a chocolate hazelnut granola. And then a Nutella stuffed pretzel toast. Caramel glazed pretzels, some strawberries, and a little pretzel syrup to finish.
I'm using my fingers.
This is why Christina Tosi is Christina Tosi. Like, she can make 3 incredible, very distinct, different dishes in the same amount of time that I'm scrambling to make one dish. Growing up, I actually always wanted to be a pastry chef, and so it's really inspiring.
Delicious. Honestly, I would not want to be following those, let me tell you. But the 3 of you tonight will be. Let's have a look.
Throughout the Mystery Box
the
Challenge,
healthiest
the
and
judges
the
taste
breakfast
elements
sure.
of all the home cook's dishes as they come together.
Looks good.
Thank you.
They now take one final look to choose the top 3 standouts.
Ooh, wow.
And the winner of this challenge will
No
receive
shots.
a major advantage in
Don't.
the next round.
These
The
pancakes look
first home
sad.
cook who impressed us tonight surprised us with their balance of sweet and savory. This home cook is becoming a real contender in this kitchen. Please step forward.
Big T.
The first home cook who impressed us tonight made a delicious breakfast that stood out. Please step forward.
Dan.
Dan.
Dan. Yeah.
Yes. First time in the top 3. My pastry looks like it came out of a professional pastry shop. People are gonna think I went up and stole this from Christina Tozzi's station.
He didn't.
But nah, this is straight up Captain Dan.
Dan, tell me what it is.
I did sweet and savory Nutella turnovers made from cream cheese dough with
I
a
don't like them that
vanilla
much.
sour cream maple syrup.
When I walked back to your station, I thought you would use store-bought pastry because it looks beautiful. I love the egg wash on them, and I love that each one of the turnovers has a little decor on top, so I know what I'm getting into before I get into it. That's a very pro pastry chef move.
Ooh, true, actually.
What's in this turnover?
On the strawberry ones, super ripe bananas, some rolled oats, and freeze-dried strawberries.
It's tasty. I think the freeze-dried strawberry in the filling, such a smart move. It's not wet and soggy. I love that you use the super ripe bananas because all I need is a little bite. The Nutella is great. I think a little bit more moisture in there would have gone a really long way, but I think you did a really nice job, and I'm very impressed with your baking skills.
Thank you.
Now, this is the bacon one, right?
Yes, bacon, Rice Crisps, and Nutella.
This is a good breakfast dish. It's perfect, it's simple, it's hearty, it's comforting. You know what I love about this? The simplicity of it. You can create something this simple and still win this, because it's about flavor. Good job.
Right. Why didn't you play it safe and go for French toast?
I wanted to elevate all the ingredients to show you guys that I'm here to be serious now.
Okay.
It's delicious. Almost aerated, caramelized. I think this journey's just started for you. You've got rid of the goofiness.
If you want to elevate
and you've proved yet again to everybody
Maybe
standing
we get the
behind
flavor
you
elevator.
that you're in it to win it.
That's
Really
how you
good.
elevate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chef.
Good job, Dan.
Where is the
second
flavor
dish
elevator?
we want to dip into artfully perfected a very popular breakfast dish. This home cook demonstrated a classic dish with style, panache, with heart. It's time to see if this home cook can win her second mystery box challenge. Step forward, Tenoria.
Tenoria.
Yay. I really want to win this advantage a second time.
Bacon
it's going to send a
Nutella.
message to all the contestants that I'm here to win. Top 10, top 5 winner.
Wow. You didn't pull the punches on the calories here, huh?
I usually don't when it comes to breakfast.
Tell me what you got.
So I made for you a Nutella and cream cheese stuffed French toast. There is a strawberry banana sauce on top with a little bit of orange, Nutella covered bacon, and a Nutella and hazelnut covered strawberry. There was a lot of sweet going on, so I wanted opportunities to cut it with the salty from the bacon, the tartness from the cream cheese, the tartness from the strawberries, so that it just wasn't sugar.
Nutella bacon.
It's satisfying. Your French toast is cooked perfectly. There's like an old-timey diner in Louisville, and it's so simple and so delicious. And this just makes me feel like I'm back home.
I love that.
It's a little bit clunky, just refine it a little bit more. Okay? Great job.
Thank you, Chef.
What's the coating on the French bread?
I crushed up some toasted hazelnuts, added a little bit of flour to help with the coating, as well as a little bit of sugar.
That Nutella filling is delicious. You've elevated that to a completely different level. I'm glad you baked it because it's got that crispiness on the outside. The bacon's sweet.
I think it's good.
The chocolate's sweet, but salty
I
as
do
well.
think she's very good.
It's like a salted
Tenoria?
chocolate caramel. That's lovely.
She's the wild card this season for sure.
Yeah, girl.
The third and final dish we'd like to take a closer look at.
Give us a Terry.
This person used more than one element.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
fact,
it's him.
This home cook almost gave Christina a run for their money. We can't wait to taste it. Please.
That's Terry.
Make your way down here.
Easy. Say nothing. Terry.
Terry.
Damn
let's
straight,
go.
it's Terry. Yeah.
You know,
Look at
I've
that
been
smile.
in every single pressure test. I was the first captain. The one thing that I haven't done is won a mystery box yet.
4 different items on the plate. What is the dish?
I made Nutella 4 ways. I made a Nutella stuffed French toast. I have a Nutella filled beignet. I made
beignet?
a Nutella and banana stuffed crepe.
Damn
And
straight.
I also have some Nutella truffles.
Oh, shit.
You pushed yourself over these 60 minutes, and you are showcasing a variety of different techniques. Did you go to
9 foot 30
pastry
cooking
school?
master.
How did you learn this?
No, Chef, just from practicing at home and just making it for the family.
The crepe is delicious. The French toast is great. The beignets, they're beautiful. You stole my heart when I saw you making truffles because that's something that they teach you when you work at a five-star restaurant. You clearly pushed yourself over those 60 minutes, but I want you to think more about presentation on a plate. I want more color. Now, Terry, you're in the top 10. Do you think you can win this?
I do, Chef.
Me too.
Thank you, Chef.
Very nice.
What's in the middle? Inside the crepe?
Inside there, I have bananas and I have Nutella.
And then the French toast.
The French toast has some mascarpone cheese that I infuse with a little bit of the Nutella. And on top, I also have a Nutella Chantilly cream.
It's crisp on the outside. Love the idea of the chocolate truffles. Hazelnut inside, delicious. Beignets, spot on. French toast doesn't need all this on top, but that is a very, very good effort. Well done.
Thank you, Chef.
Three incredible breakfast dishes, all highlighting the versatility of Nutella. There's one home cook tonight whose breakfast dish really stood out among the rest. The person who will join us in the pantry to receive a massive advantage. That dish was made by...
Terry. Also,
three incredible breakfast dishes.
Wait, where's David at? Oh, he's right there.
The person who will join us in the pantry to receive a massive advantage.
Guys, is this a cardboard cutout? Guys, he hasn't moved in like 2 minutes. Just look at him.
To receive a massive advantage. Congratulations, Terry.
Yes.
Good job, Terry.
I just won the Mystery Box Challenge. I'm completely blown away.
Let's go.
It's just something that I've been waiting for, you know, since the top 20.
Right, Terry, please come in. Now,
we take a
Terry,
win 100%.
the fate of every home cook out there is in your hands. Excited?
Yes, Chef.
Whilst you stand up on the balcony, safe from elimination, all the remaining home cooks are going to have to showcase one of the most popular ingredients on the planet tonight. It is the versatile, the very humble, yet almighty rice.
Terry, under here, this Spanish
Risotto.
one-pan wonder is a global hit. Any idea what I'm talking about?
Paella, Chef.
Chocolate.
Paella.
Oh.
Now that's Spanish bomba rice, studded with mussels, clams, spicy chorizo,
paella or a
head-on
paella?
shrimp, of course. But it's not that easy to get paella right. Each bit of protein has to be cooked to perfection.
Yes, Chef.
All right, next up. Under here, the Korean is fast becoming an American classic. The Korean name for this dish literally translates into mixed rice. You know what I'm talking about?
Chef, I lived in Koreatown for almost 3 years. It's the Korean bibimbap.
You know it. Bibimbap. Sushi rice,
Bibimbap.
delicious beef, sauteed vegetables, mushrooms,
Bibimbap.
bean sprouts, sunny side up egg on top. This is pure rice bliss, but nowhere near as easy as it looks. You have to properly execute every element in that dish.
Now, Terry, let me tell you, this is a beloved Italian classic rice dish. Any idea what I'm talking about?
Risotto.
A stunning risotto alboro rice, seasoned with porcini mushrooms and finished with black truffles. Trust me, it may look simple, but you cannot rush risotto.
Oh
Terry,
my God.
it's like making love. You don't stop until 25 minutes is up.
I don't know about the 25 minutes.
Oh,
I am newlywed.
My man.
Okay.
Terry, will it be paella, bibimbap, or risotto?
I choose...
Guys, stop forgetting these quick shots. He goes hardcore for like 10 minutes and he's done.
Terry.
It is what it is.
Back in the pantry, Terry got some huge
got other
advantages.
stuff to do more important.
First and foremost, as you can see, Terry does not have to cook in tonight's challenge. Comfortable up there?
Very comfortable, Chef.
For his second advantage, Terry had to choose between 3 of our favorite highly technical rice-based dishes: Spanish paella, Korean bibimbap, and Italian risotto.
Oh, Lord.
Terry
It's a risotto.
chose
It's fucking
bibimbap.
Bibimbap? What? What is that? Pretty sure that's a Hanson song. Maybe it's the Korean version that I've never heard of, but I'm screwed.
This rice bowl is basically the national dish of Korea. You have a stone bowl, which you want to heat up. That's going to crisp the rice on the bottom. And then you're going to have 4, 5, 6 toppings that when you mix them all together at the end, they work together. Tonight, we are looking for your take on bibimbap. You guys will all have 45 minutes to make the most incredible bibimbap you've ever made in your entire life.
When you get there, they give you a plate full of like
Is everyone ready?
small stuff.
Yes.
Your 45
Right?
minutes.
Just when you get there.
Starts.
And
now.
there's brown cubes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's like a, what is that? It's like a weird fermented brown
Today,
cube.
I'm thinking an African-style bibimbap. If anyone sees the cabbage, let me know. I spent 3 years in Zambia doing children's ministry with my family, and if I was making this true African style, I'd make it with caterpillars. But there's no caterpillars in the pantry today, so I grabbed chicken
radish,
instead.
perhaps.
I've never made a bibimbap, but my spin on this rice dish is inspired by my children. Do we not have shrimp? I love Thai flavors. It reminds me of a day at the beach with my kids. So this dish is gonna be my family, all in a bowl.
Let's go, guys. Whew. Wow, bibimbap. Edward, this is a tough one. We cannot underestimate it. Give us the A to Z of the perfect bibimbap.
Starts with the rice. The rice has to be fluffy, but you've got to have that crispy layer on the bottom. If you don't, it's not bibimbap. It's just a rice bowl at that point.
Come on, heat up, baby.
After the rice is done, you need a visual array of toppings. Vegetables, meat, anything you want.
So each one of those stations of food should bring something different to the dish.
It should show their knife work, their technique, their creativity, and also
Yeah, you
their
have it.
voice.
Curious to see what they've got out there.
Chat, something has in chat. I think it's called a konjac or something.
I have no idea what bibimbap is, but I make a fried rice my family loves, and one dish that I make it with is an Asian shrimp and pineapple skewer. So I'm kind of combining those two into one here.
I'm making
I'll show
a
you.
curry duck bibimbap. The duck fat I thought would be a really good way to get the bottom of that bowl to crisp up. I've never had bibimbap before.
Chat, a little bit like this. Chat, a little bit like this. I think a little bit like this, yeah. Like cubes or whatever.
But I'm pretty sure I can
It's
use
disgusting.
my legendary palette to guide me.
30 minutes to go.
Hey, Diamond, what are you making?
So most of my family is from the South. They all live in Georgia, Mississippi.
Oh, wow.
And
Okay.
so I wanted to make a lot of different things my grandma likes to make during Thanksgiving. So I've got a little bit of fried chicken for you right there as my protein. I have some red beans working back right there. And then in the oven, I have a cornbread. So I will be adding a little bit of like a stuffing type of flavor.
What kind of rice is it?
I use jasmine.
Smells good. All right,
Thank
good luck.
you.
Jasmine, okay.
Guys, we are halfway. Taste everything. Make sure you perfect those knife skills. Nathan, what's wrong?
I don't know what's wrong.
You don't know what's wrong?
That's the problem. I freeze.
What happened? Tell me.
I haven't cooked rice before.
What?
So I don't even know if I'm doing it right.
Are you kidding me? Nathan just said he doesn't know how to make rice.
I cooked it when I was a kid, but then in our family, food was big, so my sister would do the rice.
My 5-year-old daughter knows how to make rice.
Yeah, I believe that.
How are you expecting to be America's next MasterChef when you don't even know how to cook rice?
Rice, water, boil, let it at a good heat, put the thing on top and you wait. That's it, just wait.
Nathan, what's wrong? Tell me.
It's a waiting game, isn't it?
I haven't cooked rice, so I don't even know if I'm doing it right.
Okay, so a little taste. So we are there.
Don't tell him.
Have a taste, correct the seasoning. Now, visually, it looks good, that rice.
Yeah, it does. So just turn this off?
I don't think it looks like it needs any more cooking. I can't do that for you, but you need to be in control of it.
Okay.
What are you making?
I'm making an African-style bibimbap with African blackened chicken and baked summer squash topped with fried egg.
Wow. It sounds adventurous, but be careful. Don't get too fancy. It's bibimbap, so it's a street food.
An African Korean dish.
15 minutes remaining, guys.
All right, Sean.
Hello, Chef. How are you doing today?
I'm great. So will you tell me what's in that pot?
That is some shallots and some garlic, deglazed with sake.
I saw that sake.
Soy sauce, some fish sauce. I'm also gonna do some really hard charred shishitos.
Now, you have more of a high-end flavor profile, and you seem like you're on track tonight.
Yes, Terry's targeting everybody on this one. He's making us step up our game.
All right, Sean, good luck.
Thank you.
How you doing, David?
Doing great, Chef.
What's your dish?
I'm making a ratatouille bibimbap. So I've got here bell peppers, eggplant, zucchini. For my sauce, I'm gonna use a tomato sauce. I'm taking a traditional ratatouille and turning it into a bibimbap, topped with a fried egg. And I'm gonna use a little Italian sausage.
Okay. Ratatouille is French.
Ratatouille is
You got
French.
Italian sausage.
But I'm using
and then you got a Korean base.
At the end of the day, it's gonna taste good, and that's the important part.
True. Just be careful that the rice and the vegetables work together.
Definitely.
All right.
Thank you, Chef. I appreciate
You
all
got
the tips.
Okay. 3 minutes remaining.
All right, gentlemen, who's going home?
It's a tough one, this one. I think Diamond looks a little bit flustered. And Nathan's all over the place.
David's doing ratatouille. I just don't get how he's going to take tomato sauce and crispy rice and put it together.
I'm worried about Katie. I
Really?
think that she signed herself up for too many different ingredients, and she's not going to have
Should I
enough
know what I hate
time
the
to
most?
finesse them all. Because presentation with that bibimbap is key.
Katie,
When you get like
you've
tomato
got to
sauce,
hurry up.
that's too watery.
60 seconds remaining.
And it goes inside the rice. And as you go past the
Make
top of the
sure
rice,
it looks
you dig to the
amazing.
bottom, and you get this
Come on,
weird,
Diamond.
soaky,
10,
soggy, soupy,
9, 8,
tomatoey.
7,
Ugh.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop! Hands in the air. Yeah! Great job. Right, let's start with Brandy. Let's go.
This crazy dish I've never heard of has been thrown at me. But when my husband and I were in high school, we went to this Japanese hibachi restaurant. My husband fell in love with fried rice there, and I've spent the last 9 years trying to perfect it. So I know I can take Asian flavors and make them taste really great.
Brandy, describe your dish.
This is a coconut jasmine bibimbap.
Bibimbap.
Bibimbap. Bibimbap. Bibimbap. Bibimbap. I have no idea.
Okay, go on.
I mean,
Sorry, can you tell me how to say it correctly?
Bibimbap.
Bibimbap.
Yeah.
Okay. I made an Asian-inspired shrimp and pineapple bibimbap.
what is this here?
It's an Asian ridiculous.
Ridiculous. What's underneath the egg? What is this?
That is the hoisin, sriracha, and soy sauce.
Right.
Right. He says.
Yep, I can hear it underneath, and you can just tell. So that's what I want to see there. Look.
Look at it. You can see the crispy.
My mom would be proud of that.
I mean, that is incredible. How do you get the rice crispy?
I drizzled sesame oil around the outside and cranked it up and started sounding like Rice Krispies.
Damn.
Here's the thing. It's absolutely delicious. Love what you've done with the shrimp. The heat's there. I thought the pineapple was going to be a bit too sweet, but it's not. What would I change? A little bit more green in there.
Okay.
However, you're a teacher. Yet for us, you're one of the most perfect students. You may not pronounce it correctly, but you can definitely cook it brilliantly.
Damn, okay.
Great job.
Thank you, Chef.
Well done.
Well done, Brandy.
Really good.
How far out of your comfort zone was this dish?
The flavors I was comfortable with. My kids love fried rice. They love different Asian dishes. And just because I'm from a small town, I don't want my children to be held back. I want them to be able to taste other cultures.
The yellow carrots bring a sweetness, but also an earthiness. And I think the sesame oil, that nuttiness, is actually what helps make it a really deliciously harmonious bibimbap. And it's great to see that you are so much more than a great, skilled Southern home cook. Really nice job.
Thank you, Chef.
Yay, Brandy!
Okay.
The next home
look
cook
at
we
him.
want to see is David.
David,
For
damn,
the
he
first
was
time in the
quick to pick
kitchen,
it
I
up.
really stepped out of the box because it's the top 10. It's no longer time to play it safe.
Damn, dude, look at him, he's fast.
I gambled with some flavors today, but sometimes you're gonna take big risk for big rewards.
I have for you a ratatouille-style bibimbap with peppers, onions, tomato sauce, ricotta, and Italian sausage, chef.
I get that you
Oh, no.
embraced taking this challenge and making it personal and making it your own.
Shit. He hates the tomato.
But it looks pretty horrendous right now.
I understand it. The tomato sauce kind of ruins the beauty of the other slices of the vegetables.
What's tragic is you ruined something that was beautiful. I'll tell you this, if you served this to my mom, she would have been really mad.
Whoop your ass. Okay. That's a bad start.
If you served this to my mom, she would have been really mad. And what's tragic is you cut all your vegetables so pretty. It's like you painted this glorious painting on a canvas, and then you just took some red paint and just...
Ideally, the tomato
That's
sauce would
modern
have
art.
been a bed on top of the rice underneath
That's
all
on
the
brand.
components, but as time was running out, I wanted to make sure I got it on the plate.
It's just, it doesn't look appetizing to me.
It does look a lot better mixed up.
Yeah, I mean, it couldn't look any worse the other way, so of course it was gonna look better. So the rice is beautifully cooked, but what you gave me was a ratatouille on top of an Asian rice bowl. So now there's one story on the top layer of this dish and then another story on the bottom layer.
Two stories.
And that all has to work together.
Thank you, chef. I clap for myself.
Right, next up.
Right.
Dan, let's go.
I don't know if you guys can tell or not, I'm not Asian. I was never whooping up bibimbap in the fraternity house, but I'm a great student, always was, so I'm just really counting on my palate to help me impress the judges. We have a duck curry bibimbap with coconut milk and lemongrass infused basmati rice, along with several pickled vegetables.
Pretty good.
Love the color. How do we get that crispiness?
I used the duck fat to coat the bowl. I knew it could crisp the rice really well.
Smart. Why curry, though?
It's a type of spice that I know works well with a duck, and I also grew up hunting duck on my family's farm.
Seriously?
Yes, chef.
You hunting?
Yeah.
What, in a pair of shorts?
No, no.
This guy.
Imagine you right now hunting chicks, but not ducks, Dan.
Okay.
Here's the thing. It tastes great. Curry's actually fragrant. It's delicious. Rice, cooked
Hunting
nicely.
chicks.
I would prefer to see a little bit more correct garnish for the duck. Water chestnuts, mushrooms. But the actual blend of making that curry spice works. Before we started, you were absolutely fixated on what Edward was saying. That's a sign of a smart pupil. I just like the fact that you're getting stronger, and this proves why you're in the top 10. Well done.
Okay.
Thank you, chef.
Thank you.
Like that, it's fine.
Pretty tasty. Cooking things in duck fat. Oh, come on.
Clever.
All right, the next home cook's bibimbap we want to taste
Eric.
is Nathan.
Please throw.
I've never cooked rice before, but when in doubt, go African. I really think it's gonna be something Chef Edward's never seen before, and I want to prove that I deserve to be in the top 10. I have for you tonight a African-style bibimbap with blackened chicken, baked squash, sauteed caramelized carrot, and this is the Zambian's relish.
Interesting. So an African bibimbap.
Yes, my parents are missionaries in Zambia. When I was 16 years old, my parents moved over there, and I didn't come back till I was 19. It was probably the greatest 3 years of my
missionary.
life.
Isn't that a sex position?
Well, it's certainly not Korean.
No, chef.
Over the short period of time I've been here, I have come to stop expecting anything normal. You are a complete anomaly, but so out of the box. The chicken is a little overdone. The rice is beautifully cooked, but there's no crisp on the bottom. But you brought this African spice blend that is just addictive and delicious. Good job.
Thank you, chef.
All right, next up, Katie.
Go, Katie.
Hi. All right, describe your bibimbap.
I did a pineapple Thai shrimp with sweet carrots, sweet potatoes.
The first
and
which
then
on
underneath
Google
the
is
egg,
actually
I have
troll.
Thai peanut sauce and black forbidden rice.
You got a chance to see that classic bibimbap. Where do you think yours differs visually?
On the classic one, I think everything was a little smaller, but I was thinking when I was making this, I wanted a good visual.
Yeah.
Not good?
It's just big. This makes me feel like I'm at a tropical fruit buffet. Now, why did you choose this black forbidden rice?
Holy!
I love black forbidden rice.
The issue with it in bibimbap is that husk is going to make any sort of flavor and texture
You should be forbidden to cook
off.
that shit.
It's going to repel it.
disgusting.
The flavor is a little clunky, the texture is a little clunky. You've got the starch of the sweet potato and then the thickness of that peanut-based thickened sauce. It's thick on thick, and the rice just isn't the star tonight.
I was in my mind just thinking of being on the beach at the end of a long day with my girls.
At this point, you might be seeing your girls sooner rather than later.
Damn, that backfired. And she tried to plot armor herself. Yikes. That was weird.
Next home cook, Sean.
So I took a dish that I would order from restaurant takeout, and I elevated this bibimbap to a high-end fine dining plate. Right now, I'm the guy setting the bar, and I'm gonna keep setting it higher and higher and higher.
All right, Sean, what's the dish?
It's a New York strip bibimbap with sushi rice. I did 2 pickled radishes, the charred shishito, the kimchi and sambal paste, and then deep-fried a shishito leaf.
I love the vibrant colors. I mean, this looks like something I would get at a Korean restaurant.
Yeah,
I want to dig
empty.
into this. And remember,
Where's
we're
the
looking
rice?
for crispy rice. Do you see that?
Yeah.
You definitely have some crispiness down there. That makes me so happy. Look at that. That is a sexy egg yolk.
Thank you, Chef.
Makes everything so unctuous.
Okay, yeah, I see now. It's good.
This is absolutely delicious.
Saved.
All the different vegetables work. That kimchi sambal sauce that you had, fantastic. Keep going this way, and I guarantee
Sean is
you're
good.
gonna make it to the end.
Thank you.
Sean isn't loud, so we don't really see him, but he is actually really good.
Last up, Diamond, please. Let's go.
I'm hoping that my dish will stand out since I'm not going the traditional Asian route or tropical flavored route. I'm just going American type of flavors, and so I'm feeling pretty confident with my bibimbap.
Wow. Right. Describe your dish.
Today I made a Southern Thanksgiving style bibimbap with fried chicken, some pan-fried sweet potato, I have homemade cornbread, and red beans.
Thanksgiving. What's that got to do with bibimbap?
A plate that has a lot of different flavors and a lot of different sides that you can mix together, that came to my mind.
You're elegant. You're very pretty. This has to be one of the ugliest dishes I've seen so far tonight. I mean, so unappetizing. It's almost like it's been eaten and that's the leftovers. That looks horrible.
She just got cooked. Come on, man.
That looks horrible. There's no colors that are popping, showing very bad knife skills. You go from thick to thin. And then the big worry for me is that you've dumped a cornbread loaf on top of heavy, rich rice. What's that?
That is a pan gravy. I used the chicken grease that I fried, and I made a gravy like my grandmother would make.
Diamond, it looks like puke. I didn't think it would get any worse, but gravy. Ed, ever seen a gravy in a bibimbap?
Never.
Christina? No.
Oh.
The cornbread is undercooked. The beans are heavy. I get the rice and beans. I get all that. But you've macerated all that rice with that heavy, stodgy gravy, so there's no crispiness on the rice. You've never made this before, right?
No, Chef.
No, it shows. Right now, sadly, that's one of the worst dishes tonight.
I feel like this could be the night that I go home.
It could
I think
be.
the one saving grace that I have is that at least I did try to show myself on a plate. Maybe they'll see where
David,
inspiration was coming from and
Diamond,
give me another chance.
and the girl.
Today, I get to deliver the good news. There was a handful of dishes that really, really impressed us. But the best dish of tonight was Sean.
Sean,
Thank you,
yeah. Sean went harder.
It's an honor.
Now to the not-so-glamorous news. 3 of you tonight made some incredibly disappointing dishes.
David, Diamond.
The first-time cook delivered a dish that didn't make sense. Please,
and Katie.
Step down. Diamond.
David, Diamond, okay. That was dog shit.
The second home cook put together a bibimbap that just had no inspiration. Please step forward.
Katie.
David.
David? But it had inspiration, just bad execution. Or just bad inspiration.
The third and final home cook put things together in a very clumsy way.
No, he was going along with that.
You know who you are. Come on down.
Katie, for sure.
3 pretty bad dishes tonight, guys.
David, please step forward.
No!
Tonight, gambled with flavors. Didn't work.
Safe?
But you got lucky.
Yeah, you got lucky.
Because the rice alone is what saved you.
Yeah.
Please head back to your station.
Thank you, chefs.
Clearly 2 very talented home cooks. Unfortunately, there's no room for both of you to stay in this competition. This is hard. I mean, both dishes were lackluster.
They could easily both.
I know, but is it the ridiculous pineapple over the cornbread?
As much as I miss my girls back home, and as much as I miss my family, my journey here is not over.
Chat, I don't know. Guys, I think Katie completely missed the mark, though, on all levels.
Really
it's gotta
tough.
be Katie.
Katie.
Yeah, I knew it. It's gotta be her.
We've witnessed you get stronger, growing in confidence, growing in flavor, and particularly strong in team challenges. But tonight, your performance was a disappointment. Katie, it's time for you.
No way she's safe.
There's so much left in me.
No.
Tonight was a mess up.
Stop talking.
There's so much left in me.
Stop
To get a
talking.
grip and head back to your station.
What?
Say goodbye to Diamond.
What?
Diamond, you cook with flair, you cook with lightness, and you have that level of excitement around everything you've done. But tonight was a disappointment. I'm sorry, but your time is up. Please, come up and say goodbye.
Thank you so
Guys,
much.
her meal was huge and crunchy.
I had the Miss San Diego crown. Unfortunately, I did not
had the
get the
wrong
MasterChef
rice, wrong
crown that
execution.
I
It was all
wanted.
terrible.
I wanted to prove that pageant girls could do more than look pretty, and so to know that I made it to the top 10, that I grew and pushed myself further for my own personal growth, I'll always have that in my heart. I am extremely proud of myself, and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in the future. Good night, thank you.
Good night.
I don't know about that.
Next time